everybody. Welcome back to Awesome Autographs and More. This is episode number 174. Today we're going to be going through some TTMs, and these will be everything that came in up to February 28th that I haven't already done on a prior video. And we will do a quick spot on for the collectible items that are on the table today. And for the foreseeable future, my plan will be to have different things up here to show everybody. I have to move the camera for the first item because it's off to the left and too large to put into this area. So first up, and as a result, we have all four sports represented on the table today, as well as entertainment. The bobbleheads and figures that have been there the last couple of times. But over here we have a Jimmie Johnson race car. It's autographed on the windshield in silver. I don't know how well you can see that. It actually looks pretty good in person. It doesn't show up quite as well on the camera because of the glare. And we have our Red Sox mascot bobblehead. And I'm going to put the camera down and then pick up the other items so you guys can see them without the wobble. First off, we have a signed baseball, Mr. Raleigh Fingers. And the other baseball, Mr. George Brett. In addition to our little figures here, I don't know how well you can see this. The holder looks like it needs some help, but it is a photo of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Magic Johnson, autographed by both of them. Totally forgot I had this picture until I was flipping through some things. But those are the items for today. Now we will get on to our TTMs. First up is a return to sender from Mr. Bryan Cox. Figure get this out of the way. No such number apparently. I will double check that to make sure I have the right address, but I'm pretty sure I copied it correctly. So just means maybe he's not accepting mail, or at least not at that address, because I know I've seen a few people get them back. On to the successes. First up, we have an NBA return from Mr. Drew Barry. Nicely signed this. It's a scoreboard ink, basically kind of like a rookie's set from what I remember. This is a two for two success in 28 days. Mr. Barry played for Atlanta, Seattle, and Golden State from the 97-98 season to the 99-2000 season. So three seasons, three teams. Guessing he wasn't quite as talented as the other members of the family. And then he signed this generic card for me as well. Mr. Drew Barry. Ooh, Drew Barry. Springtime. My voice is going to be all over the place for the next couple of months, so be prepared. After Drew Barry, now we have an NFL return. Former NFL player, Mr. Felix Wright. This one is very dark. The autograph is down there. I think that's good. It looks okay in person, but not showing up very well on the video. And then we have this on the 91 score. Mr. Wright played from the 85 season to 1993 for Cleveland, Minnesota, and Kansas City. Those two cards, as well as this nice generic autograph card. I have to see if they've got cards for his other teams and get those sooner or later. Okay, next is another NFL player. This is a 4-for-4 success in 19 days. Mr. Daryl Johnston. Played from 1989 to 1999, all 11 seasons for the Dallas Cowboys. I love these cards, but the autograph doesn't show up as well as I would like it to. And then we have this card, signed by him. And this skybox. These cards look pretty good, autographed. Most of these are not too dark, and so there's an opportunity to show up there. And then the 92 or 93 Flair. It's Mr. Daryl Johnston. And next up, we're still in the NFL pile. This is former NFL player, Mr. Jacoby or Jacoby, I'm not quite sure how it's pronounced. But he played from 1981 to 1993 in all 13 seasons with the Washington Redskins. Had two cards of his, and then we have an autograph card. And that is Mr. Joe Jacoby. I'm going with that for pronunciation. Next up, another NFL player. This is a 5-of-4 success in 30 days. Wait a minute, I get a whole crap load of paper here. And this is Mr. Barry Minter. He played from 1993 to 2001. This one got some smudging on it down here, along here, but that's okay. So there's one card. Second card came out nice. This marker is a very thick marker, and I'm not so sure it's actually a Sharpie. And we got this generic autograph card and this one from the Bears. Mr. Barry Minter. Now, those are the 4 cards I sent. He also signed my letter that I sent at the bottom. So that will also go into the collection because after all, it is a full autograph right next to mine. A dual signed item. Oh boy. How exciting. I'm just going to set this aside because I'm not going to get it to stand up anywhere. Okay, next up, we have a baseball return. This is Mr. Al Bumbry. Mr. Bumbry played from 1972 to 1985. Played for Baltimore and San Diego. At least that's all I wrote on the card. But we have a couple of trading cards here. All Orioles, I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if he has a San Diego card. If he does, I'll get one done and pick one up and send it off next time I mail to him. we have these 3 Orioles cards and this autograph card, which came out really cool. Put Orioles in number 1. Mr. Al Bumbry. And next up, we have another baseball return. This is a 2 of 2 success in 49 days. This is the longest return of this batch. Mr. Terry McGriff. He played from 1989, or is that a 7? It might be a 7, hang on. Sorry, 1987 to 1994. 4 seasons with Cincinnati, and then played a season each, or at least part of a season each, with Houston, Florida, and St. Louis. Mr. Terry McGriff. Next up, we have an NHL return. And this one is a 4 of 4 success in 18 days from Mr. Ken Baumgartner. Have this 91 Pro Set, I believe. And I think 91, 92 Upper Deck. I don't have my magnifying glass with me. Hang on a minute. I want to say 93, 94 Fleer Ultra. And an autograph card. That is from Mr. Ken Baumgartner. Let's see. We actually have all 4 sports, the 4 sports represented here. We have baseball, football, basketball, and hockey. Last but not least, we have a 3 of 3 return in 34 days. Former Major League Baseball player and former Boston Red Sox, along with just about every other team in the league, Mr. Greg A. Harris. He played from 1981 to 1995. Played for the New York Mets, Cincinnati, Montreal, San Diego, Texas, Philadelphia, Boston, and the Yankees. So he definitely made the rounds, both leagues. And what's that? 8 teams in a roughly 15-year career. So we have this 91 Topps, 92 Donruss, and 93 Fleer Upper Deck. I can't see that. Sorry. 93. I'm going to go with 93. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. And that is Mr. Greg Harris. That's it for today. This brings us up through the end of February. I did that intentionally because I actually do have returns from Saturday, March 1st, which I will do on the next video. Also, that next video will have the March giveaway kickoff on it. But I've deliberately decided to segregate those because that is the beginning of the battle of the teams. March 1st is when the contest is officially starting. And I didn't want to intermix anything just in case I had gotten some Cleveland Indian things before the 1st, which I didn't. So I'm happy about that. And I actually got 3 returns in the next video that are Cleveland related, but 1 is a return to sender. So we're going to have to do some working on that one. Anyways, this is it for this video. Sorry, I think it's probably gone a little bit long, but we want to thank the athletes, as always, for their autographs. I want to thank you guys for watching, taking the time. Please hit the like button over here. That helps out the channel a great deal. And if you're not already subscribed, you can do so over here, plus ring the bell, and that will get you notifications of when the videos are coming out. In the meantime, have a good rest of your Sunday. This one's a little bit late. This video is a little bit late because I was traveling over the weekend for a race. So that wraps up February. Thanks a lot for your time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.